What's in my goddamn remote? Hello, people. We got the new shoes. You see them? See them? This is nice. We just kind of going through everything to see. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. What's this? Give me some funky socks with that, man. They give me some purple socks with that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. See, if I went with these socks here, God, let's see what the broad day. What's he gonna shoot me? Oh, here we go. That might be our best one. Let's drop this. Let's drop this. Okay, like this. Let's bust it. Oh, wait. No booze. I gotta go get it. Oh, I got 4 hours. I'm out plenty of fucking time. Hell yeah, 4 hours is great. That's perfect. Let's bust this motherfucker's asses, y'all. This is what we all about right here. This is real. We're almost at an 80. And we all the way back on our 3-point shot. I mean, I gotta make these shots. I gotta learn them up. Jump shot here. Find it. What's that about? I see nothing showing up, right? Okay, he's not even saying excellent anything. What's going on with that? Yeah, make it go. Why am I not saying anything? That's kind of weird.
Man, Pete, how's it
I'm
going?
not about your ass,
good, bro. But you know,
I mean, you know there ain't no chance in hell you out playing me tonight.
Of course.
I'm up on that 80 shit. I'm on that 80 shit almost. Yeah. You know we gotta take that 100. You can take my DC if you want.
Sorry I gotta do this again to you, bro.
I'm trying to take that dub in your jersey, yeah.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports.
10 and 39.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Booker and Beal in a talented backcourt. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Smooth in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle.
Really very crucial that he gets some shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at small forward. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a...
Shea and Booker, too, playing against each other? Oh, my God. Do we stand a chance? I don't know. I don't know if we do stand a chance, honestly. Not good. It's going to be one of the toughest tests all year we have. This team right here, every time we play them, ultimate test. I didn't get a drink or nothing. Let's choose it. That's wrong.
Mismatch scores.
Yes.
What they got me doing dailies? I didn't get none of that, did I? Man, they want you to get so many, man, for these little bit of chips. There ain't no chance in hell I get that weekly done on any of that, is there? The well-defended's close. You gotta get 3.
It is, but it's always dangerous
Well,
when one
team
is
man,
expected
we really
to
need to be
win
able
by
to
a
come
large
through.
margin. Because why? Human nature. nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional
Bro, what's up with this lineup?
Underdog can be a real dog.
The shit's changed.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander.
That's in there. We know that. No, you fucking close.
Here's Smooth. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Soft touch off the glass.
Country road. That's pretty sweet of him.
Make sure you understand that wiry frame is big time strong.
Driving to the basket. Smooth. Outside Booker. The three.
Oh.
And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building.
Just take my man the best I can.
In their last game against
trying to
this
help nobody out, and this is like right there on
their
the
second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something.
I got a really good player I got to contend with here. Oh no! I got bounced back.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Booker no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Right, no more of that bullshit. Not again, Chad.
That's the kind of
See what you did there. Chad. Oh, that's not Chad.
Now
That's
here's
other dude.
Hartenstein. Averaging around 6 a game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma
God, he's
City
going to be
with a triple.
tough.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
To the inside. Dort with a steal.
No fucking way, man.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Deflected. And they get it back. Here's Hartenstein. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What is
He's
this
just
guy?
beating them to the punch on the
Let
board.
me get it
right now.
again.
He's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game.
Dude ain't
That
faster than me. I
quarterback's a
don't
good
know what the fuck
illustration
we
of the work
playing.
he's ready to put in tonight.
Get back, dude. You can't make that.
And miss after miss right now.
That's why I don't want Kevin Durant ever on
All
my
right, on the
team.
line, we've got our
He
insider,
can go on
Shams
like
Charania.
really.
What do you have for us,
You
Shams?
need to put him on. I'm not going to change that
Thunder
whole
last
entire thing.
season's
I'm
top
not
seed in
putting
the
him up
West,
to score
but they
minutes.
didn't rest on their laurels.
He cost
Traded
us,
for a
yeah.
lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big
Yeah,
man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is
Fields
a team
missed a
that
shot.
continues
Booker's
upward
missed a
trajectory.
shot. We're down
They
by
have
fucking
tons of
9
draft
already.
capital
Like,
moving
come on, man.
forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the
Why
report,
are you
Shams.
so late?
Now here's Dunn. Durant with a screen on Williams. Smooth. The pass to Durant. Throw it down on the
Just
lob.
got to get this.
Well, you
this
cannot
time.
let Kevin Durant have that much room to take off. This guy is
Boy,
tremendous
just
as an
let's
alley-oop
get it
finisher.
together here.
Pass to Holmgren.
Need to get my go skills up. Go skills. Nope. You can't do that
Back
from
to
here.
Gilgeous
From here.
Alexander.
Facing him up. Booker, good
Kick
team,
out to
good team.
Williams. Clock at 6. Screen by Holmgren. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Deep Gilgeous Alexander. And another shot. Hartenstein.
Why are they
passes to
getting rebounds
Holmgren.
over us?
Williams from long range.
That's him.
Nails it from beyond
Why
the
are
arc.
rebounds over us like that?
Williams has got
Oh,
5.
shit.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the
We better
league.
get this.
It's
Come on,
nice to see
Booker.
Williams doesn't need a lot
It's a
of setup
3-point time
time.
for you, man. Oh, Williams, man.
Here's Smooth. 23
Yep.
points his last outing.
Okay. It definitely is this one.
Back to Booker. The 3 is up. And that one's good.
Yep.
That makes him 2 for 3.
Let's go. We got to work it. We got to work our magic.
Anything you can do, I can do
Gotta
better.
stick with that.
3 in the books.
It's home.
Hartenstein with a screen on Beal.
Gotta be. It's,
The 11-footer.
oh,
And the
God,
shot
don't
no
really
good.
do
A
that.
bit short. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Booker.
No,
Here's
no.
Smooth. Beal with it. Here's Smooth. He's scoreless.
Got plenty of time. Got plenty of time.
The Suns need to get off a shot. Over Dort.
Come on, be in,
Again,
too.
the Suns good for 2.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Beal is exactly
Spread the
guy
ball
you want
around.
taking the
Spread the
shot.
ball
That
around
guy
with the good
has
point
big-time
forward.
guts.
Now here's Hartenstein.
No
And that
way,
one
dude. They're
goes
gonna call a
in
foul
as
now.
he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Smooth, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Dunn outside, over Williams. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Screen by Holmgren. Down low, outside for Gordon.
There he is. He's playing.
Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Smooth, pass to Durant.
Bro, you make that.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin Durant can't make love from no more.
Outside, Williams.
That's a pretty sick-ass team, this guy right here. Because he was on the Knicks, and then I used him.
Terrible defense.
So the season go with the Knicks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He ended up with 23 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double.
That should go in.
He had a monster game.
Oh, my gracious. It's still 10 to 18.
Those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
How he made that shot?
This guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Durant. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
It's Beal on the wing. Drills it from deep. And it's now only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing. And Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The 11-footer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Smooth. Pass to Dunn. That's tipped. Outside Booker. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Durant.
If he makes that.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Pass to Smooth. And he's going to the line
my
for 2.
God, I'm
The
gonna
officials saw
fuck the
contact
shit
while he
out
was
of
going
it.
up. Lou Dort picks one up. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
That free throw, no good.
I don't like
So
it.
he's
Oh
checked
my
in.
shit, bro. I gotta change this. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll let me. Stuck with it. guess that's right. I can't believe I'm giving no chance to do anything like that.
Oklahoma City, DiVincenzo comes in for Dort. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Richards is checked in for Kevin Durant. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's the teardrop. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from O'Neal. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Break. Offensive board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Stolen by Caruso.
Oh my gosh, this motherfucker stole it.
Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Smooth. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Yeah, that's what
and the details starting to trickle in.
Go fast
as story, let's go to
Shams. Oh, come on, dude. You brought your man in there, seriously?
Shams, what you got?
Thank you, guys. Today we've got the story out of Portland about the Trailblazers. They scooped up Lauri Markkanen, and he's going to be a significant perimeter threat for this team. His career has accelerated through his 20s, and so has that confidence in shooting from range and playing all over the floor. And combine that with his size and rebounding, it's easy to see how big of an asset.
Oh, well, I'm in his face, dude.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Allen outside. 1:46 left in the opening quarter. Good.
Whoa, that should have been a dunk. I pushed
for
a dunk.
Just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside, Williams.
Okay, so I got 3 extra on 3 points.
Caruso outside. Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, dude.
Slams it in.
I didn't know who had
who. The glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Smooth. 7 points in the game. Outside Jones. Pass to Smooth. Takes it inside. Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's a clean shot, though.
Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass.
Did he miss his shot?
So far.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Smooth.
Damn, bro. He's chasing down, bro.
Inside. Solid defense from Williams.
Oh, what?
This is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset.
He's running down the field. We run on court. We back.
Williams, a screen on Allen.
Shea can't make that. Shea can't make that.
Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Atrocious.
Here's Smooth. He takes it in.
There we go.
Here's Jones. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Shoots off the step back. No good. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this.
What a bad beginning to the game. We would have got down like that. He could be probably tied. He played Shea good, though. He's only made a few shots, to be honest. That's good first quarter. Got to keep him from dropping 37 on us.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what'd you take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Alex Caruso, and it's Williams, and it's Wallace in at the 2 guard.
That's all he needs.
For Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
We'll knock that down about 54% of the time.
No made baskets yet. It's Holmgren, high post. Richards is there. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. Opportunity on 3-point play. Joe's checked in for Wallace. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
Now here's DiVincenzo. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
21, man. Try to get a little something there. That's on a fucking pass.
I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Big young dude. Let's go.
And here's Caruso.
Look at that shit, bro. 32, 34, we can get it. We can get it.
Bullseye! Hitting for 3.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Smooth. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And checking out some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Holmgren. The D's right on him. Pass to Williams.
I got out there. I got out there.
3. Suns trail by 4.
Go ahead and run the flop.
Here's Smooth. Give him 8.
Okay,
now here's Booker.
Oh, come on, that looks great.
Here's Smooth. 17-foot shot on the way. Williams grabs the board.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
There we go. You know we're here.
Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. DiVincenzo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Smooth. Pass to Booker. Dort with a steal.
Whoa, did you see that? He was supposed to come range wide open, man. That was my first fucking time. Piece of shit.
And here's Holmgren. Caruso outside.
Fuck you.
Just 4 to shoot.
Oh, rebound.
For three, DiVincenzo.
Don't, man.
Get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Suns trail by 6. Tries to spin move.
Ain't no way you got in there to get on that, man. This guy, you know, fucking motherfucker.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Friday,
they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against Miami, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Suns. Caruso, pass to Dort.
Do that in this game. We're playing solid play.
Now Holmgren. He has 6. Hits the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 9.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up
get some fucking D, man. Right there, dog.
He's getting better and better. He has got an
Whoa, that was weird, man.
I love the ferocity on the
Why do you not play defense?
He
didn't
confidence tearing towards the rim.
And the timeout called.
Fouling on him, get that
He
shit.
wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Durant, he's checked in
Get the
for
fuck
Phoenix.
open, bro. God,
Here's Smooth.
Set him get screen so he can get open now.
Outside Booker.
Yeah,
Pass
he
to
ain't
Smooth.
Pissing me off. Oh, that way. Oh, no, that way. Oh,
Back
that
to
way.
Booker. Jacks up a 3.
I don't know, he won't miss
Devin
that.
Booker for 3.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to a...
Now Holmgren. Outside, Williams.
Go back. Double screen's going. That screen's going. Back on our man, though.
Jones against Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, now that was so weak.
SGA working through contact inside.
Man, why is Jones still in there? What's up with that?
Gilgeous Alexander, such terrific awareness.
Oh,
Suns
shit.
trail by 8.
We're doing this 3 bad right here. If we get this 3, we might stand a chance.
Here's Booker. Here's Smooth. Off target with the 3.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the middle.
Oh, and then I fucked up.
And
Fuck.
Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stopped.
Oh, come on.
To put in the work.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The whole game.
It goes on Tyus Jones.
What the fuck, trade?
Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns.
What?
Morris comes in for Jones.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an
one down, you too good, bro.
Here's Smooth. Drives to the hoop. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is
I
there,
know I will be
you
the
can
king.
bounce.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort.
94, 95.
Williams, a screen on Beal. Dort for 3. Williams up top. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Caruso, left side. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 12. Here's Smooth. 12 points for him. It's Beal on the wing. Gilgeous Alexander defending. Beal against Gilgeous Alexander. Fires the 3. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea
right?
Alexander.
You gotta mess with my offensive rebound, man. You got Addison show. I ain't really do well. Shea got 15 steals out scoring.
Liking their chances. Ending the quarter with a 15-point lead.
Good game, Shea.
Fucking
beat us.
In close
We ain't got
scoring
the
and
fucking
punches.
team, man. We got
And
Kevin
more
Durant,
NBA
so
action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Well, we take easy goddamn buddy. Easy goddamn. Easy. Easy. Buddy. Easy. You want to give him some mascot? Let me think about it for just...
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I will give you the mascot and the second half.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely. They seize the paint like an MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Get dunked on. Fuck.
And now to some other news. We've got some
Bro, if I knew y'all were doing that.
An intriguing move for them. Landing Markkanen. Man, he'll help that space that they create on the floor. He'll open up the offense, and he could be a nice piece that they could keep for a long time.
Yeah, he's certainly grown since he came into the league. Teams have to guard him. And I'll tell you one thing about Markkanen, Kenny. He can finish. You get it? He's Finland.
Oh, Finland.
I hate no more when I see things like
finish.
That was deep.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
North to south. The universe is supposed to be spinning out here. What? What is going on?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns trail by 15.
Here we go, play again. I got 12, 5, and 9. I ain't doing too bad. You know what I'm saying? We're putting on some points. Putting on some points now. You know, if I pull off a 28 or 29 around the 30, because I'm on my goat shit. I only need one more alley-oop. I got my goat shit. And then, you know, we'll put a show on. Hopefully somebody get back in this game. Let's put on a little run, hopefully. No turnovers usually means a lot better chance. But they didn't miss a shot. I think the Bulls going to put in this shot. They get the shot. I'm okay either one. Give them away for free. Peace and joy to all. Never won a night. So, I did? I didn't? You didn't. Yeah, you did. So where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Command the sea. Give what you want, we pay in full. Give what you want, we paid in full. Eat what you want, we pay in full. We pay in full. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm here now. I'm here now. What you trying to do here now? What you trying to do here now? What the fuck goddamn? I remember that person. That's just some weird ass motherfucking move, dude.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's smooth in at the 5.
They set a good screen for my boy here so he can get a goddamn shot off.
This one for 3. Nails it.
Oh, about broke my heart.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
See that shoot?
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Whoa, my takeover lost. Why?
50% so far.
I just helped and everything.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Dunn outside.
I don't mind your time.
6 to shoot.
Maybe fucking cool, see fucking shot of the shade. That'd be sweet.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Williams.
That's cool with me to stop David. Come on, bro. Come on, Dunn. I know he's good. I know he's good.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Too far away.
Smooth's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
The kick to Durant. From the arc.
Yeah, hit that shot. Hit.
Gilgeous Alexander with a rebound.
And I'm surprised
y'all
that
killing me,
man.
man, with this
I'm
shit.
sure he is
I was
too.
almost like, do it.
Pass to Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Come on, man. Come on, help.
Clear foul there on the missed shot.
What?
So he'll get
There's no reason for him to foul, man.
Jalen Williams, he makes his presence
y'all
felt
fucking
on
my
the
guy
game.
over, dude. That is so
tireless
fucking
work ethic and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
It's like being in the moment and everything, you know.
Shooting 2.
Being in the moment paddles, man. I used to get paddled in school. I mean, you get paddled.
And he drops the first.
Be pretty rough.
And Williams drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Booker surveying the D.
Whoa. I don't want that. We'll give you a chance, man. If you start hitting shots.
Back to Booker. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Okay, so you're just pathetic tonight.
Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their
We needed you to play well against Shea, and you were right in position shot guy.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
Yeah, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Smooth. He's got 12. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
I'll change up. Here, take him back.
To Holmgren.
I'll take Shea. We'll switch it up.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Dunn's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yo, give it to me, give it to me.
Off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way.
Now this is what we all want right here. We're switching up men, switching D. That was really
City
cool.
leading by 11.
I pulled that off really quick. Let's see.
In the third
Oh
quarter,
wow,
just
Jalen
over
Williams is
3.5
good. No
minutes
foul,
on
no
the
foul. That's all we gotta do. No
stronger
foul.
than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Booker, pass to Smooth. Back to Booker. There's the triple. And the Suns get another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
No way you getting that. No way y'all letting him get that.
Now Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the
I couldn't.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren.
I mean, it was kind of fucked up that you got done like that.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Beal outside.
Yeah, it's kind of early in the let's run it again.
6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc.
Ooh, I don't know if he made that.
Beal hits it from deep. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting
drop shots. Just keep dropping shots. We'll get our defensive steps.
Have been threes.
Over the last few years, Bradley
oh yeah. No.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back
you gotta
to
give
the
it up.
2019
You gotta give it up,
season,
man.
he
You
hasn't
ain't got
played
shit.
more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding.
Oh, come on.
It's just hard watching him
Oh,
get
but fuck it
robbed
up.
of so many of these prime years.
Kevin, she missed you, bitch. That two was wide open over here.
Leading by 9. Now here's Williams. He's got 19.
You gotta start on them, please, yes. That's his third. That's Holton's third.
More data-driven than years past.
You might can make a run at this.
It's much more
I need to hit a
sophisticated. And of
fucking
course,
alley-oop.
coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions
I do this right, right?
checked with the numbers.
Jones, he's checked in for the... Beal with a screen on Hartenstein. Pass to Dunn. On the wing, Jones. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones misses.
Bill, bitch, man. Why he hit fucking see?
Now here's Hartenstein.
Come on, you got sticking, you got switch on me.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over.
Switch on me. I got him back. Come on, Booker.
And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
Yes.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his
We'll
way
have him
out
run
of it.
this, and then we'll run it again.
Work on the playmaking skills.
Unless he gets open like crazy.
Knocks down the long
Oh my gracious.
Jones has got
We're
5
down
now.
only 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending.
Don't let us come back. Shea, don't let us come back.
Pass to Hartenstein. Booker against Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh my gosh. How much am I down? 6 points.
3-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Booker. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They slipped a bit.
Been a bad
Still
season.
in the top 10, though.
Been a
When I
bad
look at the Suns, they're still
I could
trying
not
to find
believe
a
we
way
could
to
have
play
got
to their
him
full
as a
potential.
player, man. You know how good it would be to have that dude on our team? To have marketing on our team?
Of sorts right
Oh
now.
my
But that
gracious.
could change with a couple good games.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort.
Not
And
besides
the change
shooter.
for the Suns. Richards is checked in for Dunn. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Oh, that's nowhere.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Suns trail by 9.
Let's go. On the roll.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14. Here's Richards. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15
I
assists.
could,
He has been
look
one
at this.
step
Look
ahead
at
of the
this.
defense all game long. And we've got a
They have called
timeout
a
call by
timeout.
Mark Dagnall. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
We've just been chipping away at this big lead they had. What, they had like a 30 or 40 point lead? That's astronomical. It was fucking enormous. And we chipped away, got within a couple of baskets straight. I haven't hit any free, but I'm saving those. Oh, it's just a shoe. 5 minutes left in the game. There we go, folks. As long as we're close. Good fun, man. Come back. If I could beat Shea and get something else, that's okay. I got it hit the three. Take me home. You play. I've been waiting. Let's go. It is.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Booker.
Yes, it is.
Thunder leading by 7.
All right, dude, come on. Guys.
And here is Williams. He's got 19. Williams with the screen. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Holmgren's got 17.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14. And here's Allen. They set the pick. Shoots over Holmgren. Allen can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let me have the whole
Williams
thing.
with the screen. Here's Caruso. And he was fouled
What?
while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
We chipped away within 7 now.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
I traded for Bam. I probably should have traded for Bam.
Working the ball inside and doing
And look
whatever
at
it
set
takes
me
to
for
get
the
it
rest
to
of
go.
the third, so let's give me a lot of rest time for the next
Tonight
one.
is the floor spacing of this team.
Okay.
Boy, they are
I
shooting
need
the
to get one
cover off the
alley-oop.
basketball
I can
all
get in
game.
that quarter.
Steven.
All right. Refresh. Just hope they keep us within. Sounding good. We do lovely when we don't have to stop. That'll be my favorite. Okay, 9 points. That's great. And we got a chance to go within 6, so that's on me right now.
Suns trail by 9. Caruso and Williams make up the perimeter. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in at the 1. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Booker.
Now, I have to think about Caruso because he is a closeout expertise right there at this time.
Dort against Morris. Dort, the pass to Caruso. Knocks it loose.
There we go.
Morris with a steal.
But
inside. And stolen by Williams. And here comes the break.
I'm sorry.
Dort.
That's on me.
And the lamp is good off the glass.
Got a
Dort's got
real
his
chance.
first points of the night.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Pass to Durant.
Where you going?
Tipped.
Kevin got open lane, man.
Williams against Beal. The kick out to Wiggins.
Man,
Williams passes to Williams.
That bullshit, dude. Don't have no goddamn.
That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Is that my favorite? I should see or something. Did that shit somehow or something?
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
No, fucking ridiculous.
Back to Caruso.
Oh, you fucking not, man.
Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Dort. And it's good for 2. So Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them.
Jeez,
and right now,
that turned
that's
the
the
ass
interior.
real quick.
Durant with a screen on Williams. And he's going. Durant finishes off the lob.
I think what takes people by surprise is how well
Kevin
Durant moves at his size. Just so good coming off the screen.
Let's do split. Let's just do this one for now. Stylish playmaker. It's pretty cool.
Williams into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls.
We got to get close.
The Thunder making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked
down 9,
in.
then it's now down 12 again. It's like, what in the world is going wrong with us?
And here's Smooth. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Booker. There's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I got to say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They're all elite shooters from three-point range.
You take a look at Beal. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
We can do it,
Here's
man.
Smooth. Pass to Dunn. Booker with it.
Here's Smooth. Back it up. Shake my ass.
Now Dunn.
Bounce it out.
Elbow shot on the way. Out to Beal.
No.
Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up.
Beautiful shot, man. That was huge, dude. That would got us on the team with some time left.
Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wiggins from long range.
That's a good.
Smooth grabs the miss.
Let's go shit.
Smooth's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Go shit.
Booker with it to win the drop.
That shot bad, Booker.
Williams grabs the board.
When you're not in rhythm,
they're closing out on them. Let's be honest. They're not getting the shots up quick enough. I'm not getting the pass out quick enough.
That one won't go. That's his 8th miss out of 15 shots. It's Beal on the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Caruso.
Oh, wow. And they're going to give me a transition, aren't they?
Developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
I'm
they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And that one misses. And
yeah, y'all didn't deserve the motherfucking transition anyway.
He's looking to make some very important
adjustments. That was the thing while I was trying to do a play. With anticipation. Across the nation.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, NBA.
Great work, Alex. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Beal. Here's Smooth. Back to Beal. They still need this. Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
The shot by Dort, no good. Suns trail by 15. Here's Smooth. Pass to Beal. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
That ball doing like 3 different moves in the field.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't tell me they could by now with the money they've made. Make that motherfucking ball look better and everything about it look more crisp and clear.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Dunn, the pass to Smooth. On target from range.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, you owned your ass, Book. You owned your ass, Book. You owned your ass, Book.
It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Smooth.
Go Booker, man. You better shut the fuck up right here, man.
Now Booker.
We're going to show you again, though.
Here's Smooth. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, my God. It's the worst Booker has ever
rebounds
like,
in the game. He's getting it done.
Yo, he's
with
shit,
Dunn
bro.
in his pocket.
He might as well be cold if one of that
Takes a
bitch.
3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He might as well be cold.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Back-to-back threes.
Do we have enough bet in this
work on the perimeter a bit.
Yo, if they would have been able to get that, I would have been like so happy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh my God, that would have been so cool. Come on, Book, here it is. It's the moment. Oh, yo!
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, not sure.
Oh, Book.
Stay in front of SGA. Just
Don't SGA, he's not that much,
There's the AT&T 5G
He's
slam
just that much better, man. Oh my God.
Now Durant.
That's a shame, dude.
Pass to Smooth.
Yo, that's a goddamn shame. Booker's confidence is shook, son.
And here's Beal.
Oh, wait a second.
For 3. Good work defensively by Dort. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. The shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
I don't know if we can come back. It's kind of
when your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Smooth. Launches it. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Dort.
Man, come on, golly.
Tries again. Over Booker.
Yo,
oh, and there's the
no way that's a foul.
So 2 free throws.
No way that's a foul.
And something that
I'm challenged, don't give a shit.
They're using their coach's challenge to see
How did you get 3 minutes left to go in the fucking game, though?
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the
I
option
tried
to take
Booker,
a second
man.
look, so the officials can be sure.
Oh, my God, dude. You had a chance, dude. I don't know. Give us the...
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn
oh,
it.
shit. Oh,
right
shit.
Decision.
And give credit to the officials for
Whoa, I
recognizing
tried to
the
do
mistake.
Oh, my God.
Nobody likes to say they got it
But
wrong.
here's that. Oh, yeah. Yo.
Suns trail by 8.
That was pretty rad. See?
Here's Smooth. Pass to Beal.
Wow.
Here's Smooth.
Stick it in there.
No good from outside.
Oh, that was such a good one.
Caruso
hold
outside.
it too late. I kept saying too late.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker.
No.
Gilgeous-Alexander shot
That hurt. That's a dagger.
Quarter, picking up steam as he
That's
goes.
dagger. That's like nailing the coffin and shit.
Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got
Gotta figure it out, man.
11.
Got time, but gotta start figuring it out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And a foul
Of
call.
course they give you a fucking foul,
so he'll
man.
take 2
I mean,
from the
that's
free
all
throw
the
line.
fucking good for.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness
Let's be honest.
with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Look flat.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Yep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Back to Holmgren.
I about got burnt by.
Stein with it. Shot clock at 6. To the middle.
I'm about to say, that dude's out of pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander punches it
He
home.
understood.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Here's Smooth. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. So Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, flip me right
Pass
out.
to Hartenstein. From deep, Holmgren gets the 3 ball to go. Holmgren's got 20.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunity.
Man. Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Number 27. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Shot from 12. Smooth, grabs the miss. And so it's Phoenix with it. A 12-point game. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, man, I know. Sorry you kept short again, bro. Since you seem to be a fan, I'm going to get the jersey anyways.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
I'm competitive, but I'm a nice guy. No hard feelings.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. Some nights, the shots don't fall.
changed?
Oh man, I never really. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due.
Yeah, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad doesn't want it. Nice talking.
Oh, he's good. Just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Oh yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage.
Yeah. Took my kids to the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up at the top.
Oh, sat right near the glass.
I got $20. You?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
How?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best 4.
Risky.
Easy work tonight. They got nothing for you.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Jane, you ignorant slut. Yeah. Honky, honky.
Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascots, Tom Brady and the Super Dancing. Okay, fans, we know you've been waiting
State real quick.
to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUN along with your issue and location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Looking to be a part of future SUN games? We've got information on available tickets at our ticket booth or online on our website.
Visit the team's website for more information on availability of any future games.
Remember, Sun fans, we
And there's a lot of
you know
exciting
what I like to do?
fans revved up and ready to get going.
Good
Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's
the
NBA on 2K Sports. This
is
Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Steve Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And
looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Was a key game.
Utah's opening lineup.
Gotta
the pairing up
outperform.
front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. George
Somebody.
out there with Clarkson. And it's Grant in at small forward. And for the Suns, the talented backcourt guards, Beal and Booker. Nick Richards out there with Smooth. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Merry
Kevin,
freaking
I
Christmas,
think most
yo.
coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on
I gotta do something real quick. I'm giving my friend $20 worth of VC. Did it really shake? No. Evil woman. My shoulder is hurting. You hear me?
things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
Booker.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
He's the better of all.
He's
the number one
He's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's got plenty of work to do if he's going to back up his talk tonight. An opportunity for MP to get back on track.
Try Booker one more time. See how he is.
Don't be surprised to see him go all out tonight.
Oh yeah, he's wide open. Right? A++ Booker. Last 2 games, look at there. Against Utah. 30-something points, bro. That's crazy
Mike
numbers.
Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked
He
Coach about the
eats, so
defensive
that's
game
good.
plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Beal.
Yeah, double.
13 points.
Holy trouble.
But it's no good.
I fucked up. John Collins was making me pay early.
Well, great to see
They're fucking up.
offense
Sorry,
like
y'all.
this. The pass is perfectly timed.
I know John's that guy and everything. I shouldn't have disrespected him.
Here's Smooth.
Whoa, that's not right. That's not right.
Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Somebody coming over?
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Smooth passes to O'Neal. And
Nope,
Phoenix
there's no
turns
chance
it
of
over
getting that one. Okay,
again.
that's my last
And
chance.
we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month. Smooth.
Damn, Neil, I tried to put you in the starting lineup, but I don't think you can handle it, buddy.
Of the load as he has, it just makes things
We'll have
so
to change
easy
up
for
some
the rest of
things.
your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell.
Oh, come on, he didn't
and
make
they've
that.
since drafted a lot of young talent and
I
still
run in
have
there a
plenty
little
of
too
picks to
long.
work
You're right.
For
You're
the
right.
Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma
Boom.
City.
Good
Pass to
God.
Smooth.
Good
Outside
God.
To stop the run.
Yeah,
And
he
a
let me
little
get
bit
up.
that time, but it drops.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics
We'll
to
just
make
stay
it
close.
shot
We'll get
just
there.
about anywhere.
It's a beatable team. This is one of those teams that is very, very, very.
Kicks it out to Collins. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Good way to
If I
start
ever
this
stick
game.
my foot.
You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Smooth. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no
good. Just, they did their little thing.
Lobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, come on, bro.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
We need to make them pay.
I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
Better than Kevin Durant already. Just cleaned them. I mean, cleared them.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And Utah has possession. Phoenix able to drain the 3. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. That shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Over to the left wing. Here's Smooth. Still without a basket. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
That's pretty good right there.
Passes to Kessler. Outside, George.
You need to get some. Please.
To the wing on the left. Here's Collins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. John Collins was enforced in his first year stand, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time.
I'm glad he showed the
I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about
be there for his teammate. They got a little bit beat. You know, pick him up. My guy slide over, I slide over another.
Third, fourth, even at times fifth guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point
he's underrated. Let's find out Rich who gets paid off.
So important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
You know what I'm saying, yo?
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jam.
Absolute fucking bullshit. Have a fucking do. There you kid. Hey kid, I'll be jogging this though. I'll be playing this though. No, don't be serious. How much noise you gonna make? How much noise you make? You making all the noise? Where's your food at? Where's your food? You gotta tell me where your food is. Come on, Kitty. Kitty, where's your food? Kitty. Kitty. Where's your food at? Huh? Where's your food? Huh? You think it's at the end of these pets? This affection? You're like, I'm gonna give him some affection, and therefore I get food? Is that what you think? Huh? Is that your reasoning? Huh? There's no way. Right? Huh? Let me get you some good food tomorrow, though. Huh? Oh my goodness, Candy. Where's your food at? Where's your food? You ain't gonna answer me? I don't like it when you don't answer. What's up? Oh shit, kid. Hmm? You ain't gonna say nothing. Hmm? I give you all chance in the world. Huh? Kitty. Why immediately you stop giving me affection? I didn't even get out the bowl, out into the bowl, and you stop showing me affection. That hurt. That hurt me. Let's put your food in here. You know that. Get under there. Get up under your table, you weirdo. My cat hurt my feelings. Let's just be honest. She's only here for my food. And then one day, she's gonna need me. I ain't gonna be able to be there for her. Too far gone. She's lonely now. She won't be lonely long. Oh, we got a little lead on this team. Can we fucking beat a fucking team? You know what I'm saying? Jeez Louise. I mean, this is Sufferville. You know what I mean? And I've had some growing pains. I get it. I've done things I shouldn't have done trying to figure out the game. Again. Same goddamn game as last year's game and game before. I mean, it's the smallest of differences. Come on. No significant change to me. 9,000 animations. People rather play so many other things besides this game. Rasheed Wallace, man, looked weird, dude. Like, I didn't like how he looked, man. Like, he was done. It showed me the money. Like, damn, dog. How much money do you have? Because you should have so much other money. Well, I get it. I think if I've done that. Kitty, either back the fuck up. Why are you already up here? Like, I know you're not doing anything. I'm trying to figure it out. What is you doing? Don't let me get loud. Because it absolutely does nothing for a cat. Just look at you like, what the fuck are you? Are you fucking crazy and shit? Like, you're giving off psycho vibes and not. See, look at this goddamn cat. Look at you. Where you going, kitty? Huh? Huh? Where you going, kitty? You jumped all the way up here, walked around over there. And where did you just go back to? Within 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. Of me saying you ain't done eating yet. In 30 seconds, where you back at? Eating. Goodness gracious. Crazy. Had to walk it off, huh? Like 8 little demons to walk it off, didn't it? With your chest. Then I smacked Millicent. All right, so Beanie Blanco. Let me. Come on, man. Don't stiff arm me. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Is you ready? It's your Merry Christmas. It's your Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year and all that. Yo, she ain't trying to talk to nobody to me now, bro. Whoa. Whoa. If I take off one night, it'll be. What we got over here? Okay, so I bought a warehouse. Let's see what he said. We just finished watching his little episode. Black hoodie. Help YouTube by answering one question. And get skipped. Get skipped. There you go. Where we at here?
Giving me for the cocaine. People gave me some crazy recipes for the cocaine.
What did it say? 19 minutes.
Trailing by
They
two.
saying he's not going to the casino, saying I'm going to the casino.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, and those are the type of losses that kept me up late at night. They were 1-2 plays away. You think about every possibility just to get 1 or 2 more buckets.
Here's George. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Collins in the post. Misses the layup. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. O'Neal a screen on Kessler. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Smooth. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Grant kicks to Clarkson. And here's George. Grant gets a wide open look. Offline from the top of the key.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
A nice shot by Booker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, George trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Smooth. He has yet to score. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Kessler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Phoenix making some changes. Durant comes in for Nick Richards. And it's done in for O'Neal. And a switcher also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in. Here's George. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
So it's the Jazz now. 7-point differential. Here's Sensabaugh. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside, KD. Pass to Smooth. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
George with the ball. Still yet to score. Now Collins trying to end the drought. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Clarkson. No dice from the high post.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Kessler. Smooth misses. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Collins. Launches it. It's good from long range. Collins has got 14 points for the game.
At the arc, Collins knows what he's looking for, and when he finds it, he won't hesitate.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 20 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll find out together. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And checking out the numbers for Clarkson. This past month, he's really set himself apart. Averaging about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Devin Booker, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now Jones and Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Filipowski. Pocket 6. Here's Collier. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. 3-point lead. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
So it's the Jazz now after the missed 3 from KD. Pass to Sensabaugh. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Smooth misses. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Martin.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
KD a screen. Here's Smooth. He has 5. Jones, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Jones has got the game tied up here for Phoenix. And here's Utah. They're on a 14-4 run right now. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Clarkson. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Here's Smooth. The three from KD. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. 18-point game against Golden State. This one for 3. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul.
Number 27.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense on balance.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then there's Smooth. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Utah has possession. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Kicks it out to Allen. Two points. That one goes. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. It's blocked. They retain possession. And it's Collier missing. The Suns trailing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Smooth. 5 points in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. And you know.
Let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
A floater. And it's Collier missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Booker in the corner. Pass to Smooth. Back to Booker from the arc. The rebound by Grant. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Here's Jones after the basket by Utah. Fires the 3. Up and in, off to an efficient. Start 2 for 3 from the field.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Collier. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Grant. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Martin with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Martin inside. No good on that one.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Booker. Strong. Finish inside from Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Here's Collier, defended by Jones. Outside for Martin. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Allen passes to Smooth. Screen by Allen. Outside, Jones. From past the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds in the game. Martin finds Grant. Stolen by Allen. Here's Smooth. Covered by Martin. Smooth passes to Allen. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. Allen. good. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Collier. No scoring in this one. Grant against Allen. Grant in the post. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Grant. Booker outside. Another three for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Collier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Sensabaugh. Martin with a screen on Booker. Here's Sensabaugh. The Jazz with another miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Smooth. And the 3 off target.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 points in the game. From the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Smooth. He has 5. Over in the corner, Allen. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And checking out some numbers for him.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big.
So it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We come back right after this.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send...
And we we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so in the game for the Jazz, preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. He lobs it up. It's deflected. Grant against O'Neal. And Grant slams it home.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. O'Neal outside, pass to Smooth. Stolen by Kessler. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Grant. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Stan on the floor tonight. One of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smooth misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Grant kicks to Collins. Got a piece of it. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Smooth passes to Booker. Here's Smooth. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Inside. And the rejection by Collins.
Well, Collins is a capable defender, especially when he gets the positioning he needs to block shots.
Clarkson outside. Back to George. On deep, Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now a 10-point Utah lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Oh, you playing at 70-something. That's what you do.
Suns trail by 10. Here's Smooth. He's got 5. O'Neal a screen on Grant. Here's Smooth. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Phoenix shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Outside, George. Back to Clarkson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Smooth. He's got 8. And here's Booker from the arc. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Suns trail by 6. Beal. He's got 6. Pass to Richards. Booker with it. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And here's George for 3. Smooth with a rebound. Smooth's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back to Beal. A 15-footer. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Collins wide open, he fires. Another miss by Utah. And here's O'Neal, he'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's Beal on the wing, defended by George. George against Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson taking his time here. To Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns dancers.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Suns in second.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Here's Smooth. He's got 8. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Smooth. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. Outside Collins. Three-pointer. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Ray.
Pass to Smooth. Pocket 4. Turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now George. hasn't made one yet. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Smooth. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah ball.
Donnie's checked in for Devin Booker. Utah also making some changes. Filipowski comes in for Collins. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Here's Collier. And he drives in. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Allen surveying the D. Pocket 6. Pass to Iguodaro. And he banks in the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Utah leading by 9. Now Kessler. Down low. Here's Filipowski. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Here's Smooth. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Jazz leading by 11. Here's Collier. Still scoreless. Here's Sensabaugh. Bangs home the trifecta.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Smooth. It's Allen on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Martin, he's checked in for Utah. And Allen drops them both. Here's Collier. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Smooth. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Utah. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, there's the Suns. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And I think for the Suns, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
And it's Martin missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Durant drawing the double team. Jones kicks to Allen. Fires from way outside. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth of the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Allen against Clarkson. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Allen's got his third basket of the night right there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Durant up top, covered by Martin. Martin against KD. Kicks it out to Allen. Lets it go with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Allen against Clarkson. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 9.
Showing that competitive spirit, Clarkson really wanted to get them right back.
Jones with it. Shoots over Filipowski. And so it's Utah in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more N2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The talented backcourt guards are Beal and Booker. Smooth out there with Nick Richards. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Smooth. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
And the Jazz making a change here. Springer's checked in.
Jaden Springer.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz, another three.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Smooth. Shot clock at 5. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Juzang's checked in.
Johnny Juzang.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Out to the right wing. Outside for Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trail by 19. Booker looking around. Fires, high post. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. To the inside. Here's Juzang. And he jams it with authority.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Smooth. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker outside. Takes it inside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
To the middle. Here's Collier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Jazz lead by 21.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Richards. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Williams. And it's Martin penetrating and finished off by Martin.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Smooth. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, the skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Utah moving it around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Filipowski. 2 shots.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Mikhailuk. Collins, a screen on Booker. Here's Mikhailuk. A three-pointer off the mark. 9 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Collins, good.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Richards with it. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Collier. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Smooth. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Here's Collier. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Suns. Iguodala's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's KD. And the shot falls short this time. Clarkson against
start to the game. He's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Collins against Durant. Over Collins. KD's shot is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Utah the rebound. Kessler, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Morris passes to Booker. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Collier. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green.